Every year, nearly 10 million people worldwide are diagnosed with dementia. Currently, there's no cure, but decades of research have aimed to unravel the reasons behind its onset and progression. According to the Alzheimer's Association, a significant focus of contemporary research is on identifying risk factors, from hypertension to insufficient physical activity, and understanding how maintaining brain health could stave off or mitigate the disease's development. Global research on dementia consistently highlights the importance of prevention. Simple lifestyle adjustments, ranging from dietary choices to stress management, could significantly lower your risk. In this video, we will talk about what Alzheimer's is, what happens in the brain during Alzheimer's, causes and risk factors, as well as prevention. I will also talk about 10 foods that can boost your memory. Alzheimer's disease is a bit like a sneaky disease that sneaks into someone's brain and slowly starts taking away their memories and the skills they need to do everyday things. Imagine your brain is like a busy city full of workers. These are the brain cells that help you think, remember things, and do tasks. Now, in someone with Alzheimer's, two main troublemakers show up. Plaques. These are like sticky clumps that get in the way of the brain cells. They are made up of a protein called beta amyloid. Think of it like gum stuck on the street that makes it hard for the workers in the brain to get around and do their jobs. Tangles. These are twisted fibers inside the brain cells made from a protein called tau. It's like tangled wires inside a computer that stop it from working right. As these plaques and tangles start to build up, the brain cells can't talk to each other very well anymore, and they begin to die. As more and more brain cells die, the brain starts to shrink a little, like a deflating balloon, which makes it even harder to remember things and do normal tasks. This is why someone with Alzheimer's might forget names, have trouble finding words, or get lost in places that used to be familiar. It's a tough disease, but doctors and scientists are working really hard to find ways to stop these troublemakers and help people keep their memories safe. Let's look at the causes and risk factors of Alzheimer's. Age. The risk of developing Alzheimer's significantly increases with age, particularly after the age of 65. Aging can lead to changes in brain structure and function, including shrinkage in certain parts, reduced chemical signaling, and repair mechanisms becoming less effective. These changes may predispose the brain to Alzheimer's pathology. Genetics. Certain genes that can be inherited from one's parents may increase the risk of developing Alzheimer's. For example, the presence of the APOE4 allele is the strongest genetic risk factor for the more common late-onset Alzheimer's. These genes might influence the development of amyloid plaques or tau tangles, which are characteristic of the disease. Family history. Having a close relative with Alzheimer's increases your risk, likely due to both genetic factors and shared environmental or lifestyle factors. If multiple family members have had the disease, the risk goes up even further, suggesting some genetic mutations or familial tendencies towards brain changes related to dementia. Head injuries. Severe or repeated head injuries have been linked to a higher risk of Alzheimer's and other dementias. The damage from these injuries can lead to brain cell death and may accelerate the deposition of abnormal proteins like tau and amyloid. Heart health. Cardiovascular risk factors, such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and obesity in midlife increase the risk of Alzheimer's later on. These conditions can lead to narrowed or damaged blood vessels in the brain, reducing blood flow and depriving brain cells of vital oxygen and nutrients. Lifestyle. Lack of physical activity, a poor diet, smoking, and excessive alcohol consumption can negatively impact brain health. These factors can all contribute to cardiovascular problems, which in turn may increase the risk of Alzheimer's by affecting the blood supply to the brain and leading to vascular damage. Education and mental activity. Lower levels of formal education and less participation in mentally stimulating activities have been associated with a higher risk of Alzheimer's. Engaging in activities that challenge the brain helps to build cognitive reserve, a robustness in brain functioning that can help compensate for brain pathology. Social engagement. People who are less socially engaged or who experience loneliness might have a higher risk of developing Alzheimer's. Social interactions can help maintain brain health by reducing stress, increasing emotional well-being, and keeping the mind active. Depression. There is some evidence to suggest that a history of depression might increase the risk of Alzheimer's. The exact relationship isn't clear, but it might relate to changes in brain chemistry and hormone levels that affect brain function. Sleep disorders. Conditions like sleep apnea and chronic insomnia can disrupt sleep and lead to poor sleep quality, which has been linked to an increased risk of Alzheimer's. During sleep, The brain clears out toxins like beta amyloid, and disruption of this process might increase amyloid buildup. Understanding these factors can help in developing strategies to manage and possibly prevent Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. Preventing Alzheimer's and dementia involves multiple lifestyle adjustments and health practices. Here are 10 steps that could potentially help lower the risk. Stay physically active. Regular exercise helps maintain blood flow and encourages new brain cells to grow. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity like brisk walking each week, along with muscle-strengthening activities on 2 or more days a week. Eat a brain-healthy diet. The Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, olive oil, fish, and nuts, has been associated with a reduced risk of Alzheimer's. This diet limits red meat, sugary items, and saturated fats, which can help protect your brain. Maintain social connections. Engaging in regular social activities may protect against Alzheimer's by reducing stress levels and maintaining emotional health. Join clubs, volunteer, or stay in touch with family and friends. Manage cardiovascular health. Control cardiovascular risk factors such as high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, and obesity. Maintaining heart health can help protect your brain by ensuring a good blood supply to the brain and avoiding vascular damage. Challenge your brain, keeping your brain active with mental exercises like puzzles, reading, learning new skills, or even playing musical instruments can build cognitive reserve and help the brain become more adaptable in some of its functions. Get quality sleep. Aim for 7-8 hours of sleep per night. Good sleep helps flush out brain toxins and supports brain health. Address sleep-related issues such as sleep apnea, which are linked to an increased risk of dementia. Avoid smoking and limit alcohol consumption. Both smoking and excessive alcohol consumption are known to have adverse effects on brain health. Quitting smoking and limiting alcohol intake can significantly lower your risk of dementia. Regular health checkups. Regular checkups can help manage health issues that might increase dementia risk. Early detection and management of diseases like diabetes, hypertension, and obesity are crucial. Manage stress. Chronic stress can lead to shrinkage in a key memory area of the brain and hinder the growth of nerve cells. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, and regular physical activity can help manage and reduce stress. Protect your head. Prevent head injuries by wearing a seatbelt, using a helmet when cycling, and fall-proofing your home. Head trauma has been linked to a higher risk of dementia, so it's important to take precautions. By integrating these steps into your daily life, you can help reduce the risk of Alzheimer's and maintain better overall brain health. Support my videos by liking and subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Eating certain foods can help enhance memory and overall brain function. Here are 10 memory-boosting foods. Fatty fish. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, fatty fish like salmon, trout, and sardines are crucial for brain health. Omega-3s help build membranes around each cell in the body, including brain cells, thus improving the structure of neurons, brain cells. Blueberries. Often termed a superfood, blueberries are rich in antioxidants, particularly flavonoids, which appear to strengthen connectivity in the brain, protect against inflammation, and mitigate oxidative stress. These effects can enhance spatial memory and cognitive function. Turmeric. This deep yellow spice has powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits. Curcumin, the active ingredient, can cross the blood-brain barrier and directly enter the brain to help cells. It is known to boost antioxidant levels and stimulate the brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a type of growth hormone that functions in the brain. Broccoli. High in antioxidants and vitamin K, broccoli is considered very beneficial for brain health. Vitamin K is essential for forming sphingolipids, a type of fat that's densely packed into brain cells. Pumpkin seeds. These seeds contain powerful antioxidants and a rich source of magnesium, iron, zinc, and copper. Each of these nutrients is important for brain health. Zinc and copper play crucial roles in nerve signaling. Magnesium is essential for learning and memory, and iron deficiency is often characterized by brain fog and impaired brain function. Nuts, especially walnuts, which have high levels of DHA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid. Studies suggest that nuts can improve markers of heart health, and having a healthy heart is linked to having a healthy brain. Oranges. You can get all the vitamin C you need in a day by eating one medium orange. This vitamin is key for preventing mental decline and protecting against age-related mental deterioration by combating oxidative stress and inflammation near the brain. Eggs. Eggs are a good source of several nutrients tied to brain health, including vitamins B6 and B12, folate, and choline. Choline is particularly important because it is used to create acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate mood and memory. Green tea. As with coffee, the caffeine in green tea boosts brain function. In addition to caffeine, green tea has L-theanine, an amino acid that can cross the blood-brain barrier and increase the activity of the neurotransmitter GABA, which helps reduce anxiety and makes you feel more relaxed but focused. Dark chocolate cocoa or cacao contains flavonoids, caffeine, and antioxidants. Flavonoids are believed to be particularly beneficial as they gather in the areas of the brain that deal with learning and memory. Researchers suggest these compounds may enhance memory and also help slow down age-related mental decline. Incorporating these foods into your diet can contribute to better memory and overall brain health. In conclusion, incorporating memory-boosting foods into your diet can be a delicious and effective way to support brain health and enhance cognitive function. From fatty fish packed with omega-3s to antioxidant-rich blueberries and turmeric, these nutrient-dense foods offer a wide array of benefits for your brain. As we strive to maintain mental clarity and memory as we age, making mindful choices about what we eat can play a significant role in achieving that goal. By including these foods in your meals and snacks, you can nourish your brain and support its optimal functioning. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful and informative, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more content on health, nutrition, and well-being. Your support helps us continue to create valuable resources to empower you on your journey to better health.